Hello everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's had a good week so far. I hope you're all doing well. Great to see ya. Been pretty active. I've been like throwing down some food behind the scenes. I was talking to a very special important person and got distracted from starting the stream. I was a little late. Totally my fault though. Totally my fault. But good to see y'all. Welcome in. Hope you all are having a great end to the week. It's almost Friday, and I know for a lot of y'all that's like, you know, a highlight of the week. I feel like a very good highlight. No, not a special someone like that. Not me. I don't think that's gonna happen for a while. I don't have time for that. I can barely afford to like survive with myself, yet alone have to pay for dates and all the other things that entails. It's expensive dating nowadays. But good to see y'all. Welcome in. Sandy, you were first. You got your first tonight. So congratulations on that. I think that definitely deserves a little bit of a bow, 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 bow. So welcome in, Teaspoon, good to see you, and Sarah, of course, good to see you too. Can of Biscuits, Phoenix, my partner, we're married in the Cult of the Lamb, so Phoenix has to be here. Chris Ann, good to see you too, and Sarah, 35 stream streak, a 35 streaker, what the heck, that's wild to me. Thank you so much, Sarah, for your dedication. I think dedication is not quite the right word, but maybe with me it is. But Sassy Goth, good to see you. Ari as well. Ray, Cozy Gamer, and Nicole. 15 stream streak from Teaspoon too. Everyone's just streaking. We got some good streaks. Awesome. Good to see y'all. Also, I don't know if Lucy is still here. I did see your message a minute ago. Thank you so much for that. Your dedication to this gives me so much life. Bulldozed it a million times and given up. Proud of you for sticking to it. I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. I'm trying to do the thing. That means a lot to me. Also just means a lot whenever Lucy can pop in because I know it's so late for her and her time zone. It's like literally after midnight. So I appreciate you popping in whenever you do, Lucy. I don't know if she's still here or not. And honestly, if she's not, don't mean that as a negative thing at all. It means a lot to me that she tries to pop in. Phoenix with the 20 stream streak. Good Lord, y'all. Everyone's got the streaks going tonight. Everybody. We're gonna be getting into our Christmas village build in The Sims again. And that's gonna be the story of our lives, for any time we play Sims right now. So we got a lot of work to do with that. The mug of the stream tonight. Just a little friendly reminder to pause. It's just a simple mug. It has like little pink polka dots on the inside, which is kind of cute. But this week, y'all, like it has been, I'm just gonna say, it's been a week from hell, honestly. I've had about 4 or 5 mental breakdowns, 2 of which happened today. And it's just a lot going on right now. I've had a lot of appointments this week, which has made my work week like a lot more stressful, because obviously with like delivery, you can't plan it. You don't know how much money you're gonna make, but it just is based on how much time you just spend outside. And like I just hang out in my car sometimes waiting for orders and stuff, and today was definitely a dry spell. This week has been kind of a dry spell, and I think it's because I'm getting out a little bit later than I usually do because all of my appointments were in the morning. So I like had a dentist appointment, and then I had a haircut, and then today I got my windshield replaced on my car. Tomorrow I'm going to the Salvation Army to turn in the stuff that we got for Reagan, which I did get a picture. I need to post it in the Discord with like the final kind of pile of stuff. So I will put that in the Discord. I'll try my best to remember to do that off stream, after stream tonight. But it's just a lot. Monday, I have to get my car serviced, and then a few hours after that, get my cleaning, my dental cleaning. It's just like all of the appointments happening. I scheduled my appointment, not that this is exciting, but to those of you who were here a couple streams back, I did schedule my appointment with the periodontist for my surgery for the 22nd. Depending on like the cost stuff, I might push it to January, but right now I at least have an appointment scheduled, like the consultation. So I'm trying to prioritize that and get that done. I need a gum graft. If y'all were here for that fiasco, I need like a gum graft on one of my teeth. So that's fun. I'm a little scared about the price of that though, which is why I've been putting it off for so long. Lucy and I are in similar time zones then. I'm just able to be here. So, oh, I didn't know that, Teaspoon. I do remember you saying though sometimes in our streams that it's really late. You have said that before, but it didn't click. So y'all must be in similar time zones. No, the windshield did not end up costing anything. My insurance covered it 100%. So, you know, it does pay off sometimes to pay that little bit of extra per month. That would have been an added stressor beyond what I could handle at this point right now. I would not have gotten it replaced otherwise. But I do have like the glass protection stuff in my insurance. So thankfully that was free, which felt incredible to go into like a car shop and not have to pay a single penny. Like it felt so good to walk in, have them replace something like that, and then not have to pay for it. You know, I'm still paying for it, but you know, just in a different way. But the brew for tonight, I'm sipping on vanilla creme brulee. So it's notes of vanilla custard and caramelized sugar is what it says on the bag. I swear these people need to sponsor a stream or something. I need to work with them. I haven't had it yet. Per usual, it's too hot right now, and I just brushed my teeth shortly before stream, so I'm gonna wait a little bit to actually try it. But it's on my mug warmer, so it's still gonna be nice and toasty. I'm excited to try it because it smells pretty good. It does smell pretty good. It doesn't smell as good as I thought it would. Not that it doesn't smell bad. Anytime I say that, I always feel like I over-explain it, but it's not that it smells bad. It just doesn't smell as strong as I thought it would. Whenever you're advertising caramelized sugar, I imagine it's like a really like strong scent. You know, like something sugary would have like a really poppin' scent. But anyway, it does smell good. So let's get into our advent calendars. It is Brewmas Day 11. I don't even know the dates anymore. It's day 11. I'm gonna go ahead and pop into mine. Mia's over here laying down, so I'll get to her advent calendar. Please let it be a red bag. I just want a red bag. Is that so much to ask for? It apparently is, because we haven't had one since like the fourth day. It's crazy. I want something more festive, and it's a blue bag. I'm tired of these blue bags. They're not as fun. Forgot it was Thursday all day. Thought it was Tuesday. Oh God. Well, that's a kind of pleasant surprise, right? Other than if it was the other way around and it's Tuesday and you thought it was Thursday, that would be awful. You know. Bummer when it's basic coffee smell, but you're expecting a nice little pop. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, I'm excited about this one. I know I say that almost for every single one of these, but this sounds so good too. The brew for tomorrow. Don't go anywhere, Mia. Don't go anywhere. We're about to do your box. Peanut butter crunch. Notes of melt in your mouth peanut butter cookies. So that is what we're gonna be sipping on tomorrow. Man, a lot of these, I will say, like, it's been a nice surprise. I think there have been 2 in the whole thing so far. So 9 out of 11 have been like really on point. There have been 2 that I'm kind of like, you know, they kind of just filled in the box with something. I would say this is a pretty solid advent calendar so far though. Oh, you are still here, Lucy. Oh, that makes me happy. Okay. Yeah, go try to get sleep. I don't know if you heard what I was saying earlier or not, or maybe I missed your response in the chat. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate you popping in because I know the time zone is so late for you. So it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you try to do that. So I appreciate you. Go get some sleep. Okay, we're gonna do Mia's advent calendar. And she did leave, but she'll be right back. I know she'll be back when she hears it. Okay. Number 11 is right up here on the top. It is a treat. So that's good. She'll be happy with that. It's this little gingerbread man right here, which might be hard to see. Ooh, hers opens up so much better than mine. It's a little candy cane treat. Little candy cane. Y'all, this has been like the best steal, I feel like. If you weren't here when I explained it when I got it, BarkBox had this promo where like if you sign up for their box, you get a free advent calendar and it's like a $50 or $60 value. Whatever. But I got it for free and I just bought like a $20 box for Mia for like her Christmas and birthday. And then I canceled the subscription. So it's just like, I got it for free and it worked out. Come on, baby. Come say hi. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We took a little afternoon nap together today. I was desperately in need of a nap. That windshield appointment was at 8 a.m. and I went to the gym before and everything too, so I have been up for a while. So we took a little nap together like a couple of hours ago. Didn't we? Yeah. Say hi. Say hi. I was told I wish I knew of that, but I have 3 dogs. They'd fight over them. Yeah. I think it's like also, it was because I hadn't signed up with them before. I think it was like for newcomer, not saying that you're not, but it was like a deal specifically for if your very first box, you know, or whatever. So if you haven't used BarkBox before, definitely worth it, I feel like. Yeah. You ready for, okay, well, I gotta break it up too. I'm just yapping away. No. I have seen her, she's been chewing on her bone and stuff during stream the past couple of days, which makes me really happy. She's been occupying it. You can't just eat it like this, Mia. It's too big. Yeah, what are you gonna do with that? See, she's just holding it. She's just like holding it. No. Or you're not gonna try to do that, no. Ew, now it's all wet and nasty. Oh my God. I shouldn't have let her do that. Ugh, ew. It's all like sticking to my fingers, ugh. Okay, I'm just letting her eat it off my desk because it's a lot easier. There are a lot of little bits and pieces. I'm sorry, y'all. This is nasty, I just lost it. And she's got slobber all over my desk now. Oh Lord, okay. Well, at least say bye. Say bye really quick. She has a treat in her mouth, so. You okay? Okay. Oh God, okay, yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Oh Lord. Don't judge me, I'm just gonna wipe this on my pants. My pants are already dirty. It's fine, it's fine. The things I do for this dog. Oh man, I have a doctor appointment in the morning and I have to fast around midnight my time before I go in for blood work. I'm hungry, but I don't know what to eat since I don't know what, since I don't want to eat too much. Yeah, fasting is always tricky with doctor's appointments. Do you have anything like, I don't know if you do dairy, but do you have like yogurt or milk type stuff, like with casein protein? Like any type of dairy could be good. Something with casein protein. Milk and cheese. Like, I don't know if you have protein powder. I like to do like milk. I'll mix in whole milk with protein powder. I know there's like the casein protein that you can buy. That's more concentrated, but something that's more slow release is better for in the evenings, and it should help curb your appetite. And it's something that's not like food, you know, on your stomach. But that's like one suggestion. But I don't know what time it is for you necessarily, but I still think it's early enough to where if you wanted to eat food though, you should like get something fibrous. If you have like a Benefiber or fiber supplement as well, take that with it, or something with like get some veggies, fruit, veggie. I do spoiler. I do spoiler. It's 5:19. Yeah. It's too early for the casein suggestion. I wouldn't do that until like right before bed. That's just me though. That is not medical advice. Just don't take my word for that. But as a nutrition scientist, something with casein would be great before bed, just to kind of help for when you're waking up in the morning to maybe not be so hungry and keep you through the night. Dragon, good to see ya. Caffeinated. I did see a lot of y'all were caffeinated. I saw some jittery beans. I don't think we had any drifters, but I wasn't able to keep up with everything. I wasn't in the room the whole time. But I don't think we had drifters. If we did, y'all should take care of them. We gotta take care of our drifters here. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting one more thing, but I don't think so. So one thing that we have been doing is raising money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation this month. I'm part of a bigger group of streamers. It's called the Dog Pack for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. And collectively, we have raised $1,965, which is absolutely incredible. And I just want to like put a little PSA out that we are raising that throughout the month. So if you would like to contribute to that, that's what the command IBD is for. And I'll put that in the chat for anyone who would like to. You can find it on Tiltify. I have some fun little redemptions. You can enter a giveaway. You can get your IBD Warrior ticket. I'll tape it on the wall. It comes with a little cute fact. And then there's also a tier for the Bean Boozled. So if you want to donate, even just $1 goes a long way. Y'all, I've been in other people's fundraising streams lately, and I feel like collectively people feel bad, or like if they can't donate a substantial amount of money or like a larger number, they just don't donate at all. And I'm just here to say that every single penny that goes toward a charity makes a difference. I've been seeing so many videos on TikTok. I'm sure some of y'all have too. There are people who are like in debt or have loans, student loans or credit card, and they're like, if 500,000 people see this video or like and donated 1 penny, I'd be able to pay off my debt. And people are like actually contributing to that, but like it really does go a long way. If 500,000 people donated a penny, you know, like it makes a difference in the long run. So don't feel bad. If you can't donate anything, also don't feel bad, but it really does work collectively. You know, we have a group of streamers in this dog pack, and collectively we've raised almost $2,000, which is absolutely wild. So I just don't think anyone should ever feel bad for a small donation. And I've been seeing in the chats with some other streamers that are doing fundraisers that seems to come up as a common theme. So I'm just here to say that anything helps. But anyway, off of that, the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been around since 1965, and they focus specifically on Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. And they do funding stuff for research, educating providers, and supporting patients. And independent assessments note that at least 80 cents of every dollar the foundation spends goes towards research, professional education, and patient support, not overhead. 80 cents of every dollar the foundation spends goes towards research, professional education, and patient support, not overhead. Okay? 80% of the money. So just putting that out there. And then the foundation reports that it plays a role in every major IBD research and treatment breakthrough, from early biology to modern targeted therapies. So your donation helps keep that work going forward. All of it. So I like to share my little tidbits and facts with y'all whenever I do the little shout out for that. But we're doing that, and then I am, like I said, I'm taking the Angel Tree stuff tomorrow to the Salvation Army for Reagan. If you're just now joining, we did a community effort, and I had an Amazon registry set up And we all kind of contributed to getting her Christmas, which is really fun. So I'm going to be taking that tomorrow. And then, of course, we have Brewmas going on right now. We're on day 11. So I'm streaming every day through the 24th. And then Brewmas is through the whole month. So just keep that in mind. But we have that going on, and we are on our way to a shell challenge. So that is the next thing that we will unlock. I by no means expect us to hit 100 subs. 75 is definitely a big stretch right already. If we hit 60, I would be thrilled. Honestly, I would be absolutely thrilled with that. But this is what we have going on. I am changing it just because of the conversation. So our stream on Sunday, it will still be like an Ask Me Anything, but we might be in The Sims just doing like our office hours. This concept came up months ago, and essentially it's just where I'm going to have the catalog open. We'll be like on an empty lot, and we'll just like play around with items, see if we can overlay items to create new items, or like see what swatches of things kind of look cute together. It's just like a fun way to learn about all of the objects in the catalog, because I think we often forget about objects. We forget about the swatches for all the objects. So it's just like kind of a nice reminder thing to just pull things from the catalog that maybe we don't even use often and learn about them. So it's just gonna be a chill vibe. But get your questions ready if you want to ask me anything. That's how we get to learn about one another. So it's just gonna be very chill, which is perfect for a Sunday morning stream, I think. And that is the plan, y'all. That's the plan. Am I doing too much? Yes. Am I stressing myself out? Yes. But it's for a good cause. It's all for a good cause, and it's to just hang out with y'all. So I'm gonna get the Sims pulled up here. There is a new kit today. I don't even know the name of it. I don't remember. It's a cast kit, so I personally don't care. And I don't mean that as a mean thing. It's just I don't do casts, so I don't know at all what's in it. I haven't even looked up anything about it. I've not bought it. But there is a new kit out today. Lumberzack Show, welcome in. Thanks for the 15 streams. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, thank goodness. I was about to freak out. Why is my game not loading? It is not already running. Don't gaslight me. I don't see it up on my screen anywhere. I'm so glad that Twitch automatically defaults the audience back to everyone after you do like a sub VIP only stream, because I completely forgot to check that tonight. I was like, I might need to stop stream and start it again, but we're good. You're still alive. Well, that is good. I'm glad you're still alive. I also can relate to that very much. Prairie something. It looks really cute. A bit old-timey at times, but perfect for generations players doing off-the-grid farming and ranching. Wait, I must have missed the context for that. Also, Sandy, you got the turbocharged legend. That's awesome. I always miss chats whenever I'm like doing my spiel with the announcements. I know y'all can't see the game yet. I'm just loading into the live. Just before someone puts "can't see" in the chat, because I can see that happening soon. Granted, honestly, I wouldn't put it past anyone to do that, because I definitely have been doing that a lot lately. Oh, the kit. Okay. Okay. Talking about the kit. I mean, I'm sure it's phenomenal. It's a creator kit, and I mean, creator kits, I've yet to see a creator kit that I'm just like, that's not good. We're still loading, which makes me a little nervous. There's nothing more stressful than this screen when you're playing Sims. Right, there's literally nothing more stressful than this screen. Okay, we're in. We did it. Only has stuff for adults. Some people are criticizing that. Yeah, I feel like adults have so much stuff already over kids. It would be nice if they would like at least make sure that there's stuff for kids. Okay, so if we have any newcomers, welcome in. Good to have you here. We've been working on taking this shell from ABNewcrest and like converting it into a Christmas village. So we've already gotten through these 3. They're done. And all I'm doing, like I'm stylizing it myself and like I'm building and adding floor plans and like making it more my own. So the bones though are by ABNewcrest, and it was like a fountain in the center. It was really cute. And I'm just kind of like transforming it into this Christmassy village, so to speak. The exteriors are like, I'm waiting until we just do the outside. So I'm not gonna probably have all of these like dead looking plants and stuff. Cause again, it was built for Ravenwood, which is supposed to have more of an eerie, kind of creepy vibe. So a lot of it was built with the intention of it being a little dilapidated and stuff like that. So I'm gonna change that because that's not quite the vibe that I want. But we have a flower shop with like a residence above it. And this one, we have a Christmas tree lot. We have a pub slash bistro next to that. And then we have this big B&B in the corner. So that's where we're at. We have a cafe area in this one, which is really cute. And we're working on the residence above it right now. So we've made good progress though. I am really happy with the progress. It is a specialized kit though, and I liked a cute old-timey onesie. Yes, I would have, yeah. It'd be cute to have a, I don't even know, because I don't know cast at all in this game. It'd be cute if there's a onesie with the little butt, like the little pocket for the butt, and you have the little buttons or something like that. Oh, me. Not that I guess an infant would really need that. A toddler would be cute, but I guess for an infant it would make sense because it's not like they can really control that anyway. It's like, let me pull my pants down. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm just like orienting myself because I need to see. Yes, we were just laying out the upstairs. Okay. We have the bathroom. So we need to do the bathroom. I think the living space is pretty finished at this point, other than the lights. I'll do the light fixtures and then this wall. I wanted to put pictures. So let's do this little bathroom space real quick. Ba-da-da-dum. Now we do have the matching curtain. From Cats and Dogs. That's the small one. So I think I'll put that in there. It looks a little weird on that window though, doesn't it? Like it doesn't quite make sense with the way the glass is. And then that just defeats the purpose. It needs to be like a low one, you know what I'm saying? Like it covers the bottom part, but not the top. That looks so big. That's the original size too. That is wild to me. I'm just gonna still put that like that. Let's get some soap. And get a trash can. Maybe I should like, I want to use something different. I always use the same stuff, I feel like. What if we just got one like this? I like hardly ever use this trash can. But honestly, it's probably one of the most realistic trash cans. Just like a plain rectangular trash can with a bag over it. Like I'm sure that's in like most people's homes. Excuse me. Of course, like I'm fine until I get on stream, and then it's like my throat starts doing weird things. My nose likes to do weird things too. Yeah, if you know what I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. We're gonna maybe get like the little brush from Sleek Bathroom. Yeah, we'll put that over in the corner right here. we'll do that. Let me get a towel. I'm kinda, no, that's not gonna work, never mind. I was gonna try the little half wall piece from Sleep Bathroom, put it up against this, but it's gonna stick into the door too much. I know it will, I don't need to try that. What if I put this? I kinda like that on the wall there. Walk out of the shower, grab you a towel there. We'll put like an old looking thing like that in here. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm living for that. I'm living for that towel. I don't know what I don't know what else to tell you. Also, I kind of want to use the dentures. I don't know what the cup is called from bathroom clutter. Oh, glass cup and accessories. So I did find it. Yeah, we only have one bathroom in this house. I kind of like the idea of that. Maybe it's just like an older person who lives here, and maybe their grandchild. Or, no, wait, I do kind of like the retainer. I don't know if maybe one other time I've used the retainer. Okay. Need to buy the bullet and delete CurseForge and set up Sims mods properly. Oh, yeah, I at this point, I can't play Sims without mods. It's just not as enjoyable to me. Okay. I have this weird problem, and I've had it for a very long time. And it does not happen every time. I don't know if we have like any medical experts. Now I have the hiccups in the chat. But I have this issue sometimes when I'm going like to clear my throat. Like it just happened. I hiccup. And I don't know why that's a thing for me, but it is. And I genuinely, like, I don't know why it's a thing that happens, but it is a thing that happens. I'm just curious if that's an issue for anyone else. Again, not every time I clear my throat, but there are instances where whenever I go to clear it, every time, like, I get a hiccup while I'm trying to clear my throat. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, I love the idea of this, but I don't like having to alt place it. Now I have the hiccups. I have no idea what causes it, but it's the most bizarre and annoying thing. I could put like a little wall sconce up on this wall instead. What if I did something like that? Okay, I want to get a caddy. It appears that I'm the only person with this problem, so maybe I should seek a doctor. Let's see. I thought it was called a caddy. Yeah. Why was that not popping up a second ago? Let me put that. I don't know why, but I just feel like maybe it's better on that side. Actually, yeah, I do like it better on that side, I think. I kind of like the yellow. Lello. The lello yellow. La 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 la. I'm gonna size that down. Everything in this game just needs to be sized down. Literally everything. Welcome back. Okay, I want something on the wall here, like some wall decor of some sort. What would be a good thing to put on this wall? I could put a wreath. Just like a cute little wreath. Oh, a robe. Let me do a robe. Let me put a little robe. I like that. Like right next to the shower too. I think that makes sense. Cute. Love that. And then let me get a little rug to put in front of the shower. Also, would it be weird if I size this down and kind of act like it's a water spot? Like, what if we did that? Maybe not put a rug, but actually just have like this to make it look like maybe someone just got out of the shower or something. I like the story it tells. We could also put this over here. That'd be kind of nasty though. Oh no, I can't undo that. Okay. Well, that's done. I'm a nurse and I haven't heard of that. But your swallows trigger your diaphragm to contract. Yeah, see a doctor. I just have this issue sometimes whenever I go to clear my throat. It's like maybe 20% of the time, 10 to 20% of the time. It's definitely not more often than not. Where I go to clear my throat, but it makes me hiccup. And I've had this problem for years. But see, I just cleared my throat and it was fine. It didn't do it any of those times. It's just like for a short period of time, like it's an issue and then it goes away. I think it's not like a big thing. It doesn't affect my quality of life or anything. It's just kind of like a weird, bizarre thing that happens. So, not to alarm anyone. It's definitely not like it's a life-threatening thing. I'm sure it's not anyway. I definitely want to use some of these somewhere. This doesn't make sense with the wood, but maybe somewhere. It is a little funky. I don't know. I think I'm getting like my body temperature is getting a little too warm is why that's happening. I'm in my beanie era right now. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of like looking hipster with my beanie on. It's like my thing on stream lately has been, I've been wearing my beanie a lot. It's just nice and comfy and cozy. But I do think it's kind of making me a little too warm. Let me put... I've used those so much though. I feel like, I don't know. What swatches do we get of this? Oh, we do get a green, but that's not like the green that I'd want. Because I was thinking upstairs in that bedroom. Yeah, that's not gonna look good at all. No ma'am. No ma'am. Weird, bizarre things kill people. I have seen some crazy stuff. I've seen some crazy stuff. Ooh, I like the way those look together. Like just the orientation of them. It's kind of a weird combination of pictures, but if you get past that, it's like if you can get past that. Oh, that one's cute with the cat and stuff. I might do that one. I think we can work with that. Well, that came into place pretty easily. That's nice. Okay. I do want to maybe do a little extra something. I promise I'm okay, y'all. I promise. Your mom has some weird thing with her throat where it like sometimes just doesn't close right. Yeah, that sounds kind of like the first thing that makes me think of is stuff related to GERD. I definitely am not saying that's what your mom is wrong with your mom. This is like the first thing that came to my mind though. I know like that's a common issue with people with GERD. It's like the little flap at the bottom of your esophagus and where it attaches to your stomach. Can't think of the word right now. because I've been out of school for so many years. It doesn't close very well, and sometimes it can make you go into coughing fits. Let's see. Oh, no. Like, I'm not at all saying that's what it is. It's just, that was the thing that popped in my head because my mom has had issues with that. I think, maybe not. I just know when I was a medical scribe that was something we saw often in family medicine. Like, almost every single patient had GERD. And it was, I'm not laughing at them having it. It was just like, it's such a common issue. Yeah, just tell your mom that, oh, thank you. Yes, the epiglottis. Thank you. I was like, I've been out of school for far too long. I don't remember all of it like I used to. I kind of want to do, I think I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. Let's just move upstairs. I think I sized this down. Dang it, I was really hoping I'd be wrong. I was hoping I'd be wrong. I needed to be wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why does the furniture just look so big in this game? You know what I'm saying? Let me get my little cubey cube. Whoa, whoops, wrong button. Let's figure out what we're gonna put up here. We definitely need something holiday-y. Holiday-y. This could be cute up here. Yeah, I like the look of that. The problem is the shape of the... Whoops. The shape of the table makes it hard to alt place because this arches down, and usually you can get the little hand under the gap to make it easier to alt place, but that's okay. Let's see, what colors does this come in? Ooh, that's kind of pretty, but that gives me more fall vibes though. So I think I might just stick with, yeah, the base swatch on that. Maybe we could do like the little tray with the candles and plants too. I know it's a lot of candles in one spot. Oh, it's kind of clunky. Never mind. We're not gonna do that. I'll get a plant. I was like, I forgot I sized down the table. That's not gonna work very well. We could get a set of the poinsettias. Wait. Let me get the, where are they? Like, that could be kind of cute. Let me size it down. Yeah, I think that'll be cute there. And then on the left side, we could put some books. I want, like, maybe something like, the tiny living ones I don't use as often. It could be kind of cute to use those here. Ugh. Actually, I don't know. Those aren't vibing with me. Never mind. We have these, but these are a little bit fancy. I don't think I want any that are that fancy. I like the cozy kitsch. Mel, welcome in. 131. 131. I'm just like, what? That is wild. I will never get over that, I don't think. Like, it's also just wild to me. I know I've said it a few times with some of y'all who I still think just got here, and then y'all are like showing off that you have like 30 stream streaks and 40 plus streams you've been here. I'm just like, how have y'all been here that much already? That's wild to me. Jen, I caught the very tail end of your stream earlier today, Jen. I was just getting home from working. So I'm sorry I missed your stream. But I hope you're doing okay. Jules, hello. Decided to play Sims by myself. Now, you know what? I love playing Sims by myself. In some ways, I like playing it by myself more than streaming it. And that's just because I like to take my time with stuff. And when I'm streaming, I put this unnecessary pressure that I need to rush. Y'all know, I say it all the time. Y'all think it's bad though, like while I'm streaming? When I'm by myself, y'all have no idea. I'll spend so much time. I want to like an in-between size on this. Let me see if I can scale this up. Where is that at? 0.5, so maybe like 0.6. Can I get like a, yeah, meet me in the, oh no, I don't like the way that looks though. Can you meet me halfway? That's cute. Can't wait for work to stop being dumb so I can get back to watching y'all regularly again. Yeah, I feel like I have some other friends and people I know who are in sales, and I feel like Q4 is always like such a bizarre time for them. You know, I can't speak to it because I don't do sales, but I feel like that's how it always is. It depends on your field though too. Like I know with a lot of my experience the past few years is more in ed tech, and the summertime is the crazy time for our sales team because of the school year, the way the school year is, but that's like a little bit more of a unique situation. Last crunch for the year, see if any of us can hit quota. Yeah, and I feel like it's also, I could be wrong too because I don't do sales, but I feel like it's also the trickiest time. Wouldn't it be the trickiest time? Because I feel like a lot of companies are finalizing budgets and stuff during this time for the next year. So I feel like companies aren't as willing to buy things this time of year on top of it. So it's kind of like a crazy combo. I would imagine anyway, because that's what I've seen with contract work is it gets paused a lot in Q4 because of budget restrictions until they finalize the budget for the next year. I wouldn't be surprised though if it works the same way. This is kind of a cute little rug. I don't like the way it looks here, but it is a cute rug nonetheless. Maybe there. I don't know. I don't mind it. It really is for that exact reason? Okay. Thank you, Sarah. I missed your message for the pacing. You think my pacing's fine? I appreciate it. Even if I don't believe you, but I appreciate it. I'm just kidding. You know what? It's like, I know it's weird because there's just a roof here, but I feel like we could still put a window there. I definitely think that's realistic. There are plenty of places and even apartments that have windows that literally look at a brick wall. But I like the idea of that, if I'm being honest. And then I think I could do a little curtain. If we're going to lurk now, yeah, lurk away. I appreciate you being here. I love playing Sims and lurking. You know what? I almost want to do this because it kind of goes with this paisley design that we have on the rug over here. I'm just not going to overthink it. I'm going to do it. Next, wall decor. I want something on the wall over here. Let's see. What are we going to put? What are we going to put? What are we going to put? I mean, that takes up the wall, but I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't love it. And if I don't love it... Oh, you know what? I want to use this under the windows on one of our builds. I don't know which build yet, but I'm just going to like randomly put that there. Because that gives me like Christmas Village vibes. Also, I'm thinking about it. Let me go ahead and grab and put this over in our little REI store. Might as well save time later on. Okay, let's see. The little cross stitch could work, but it's small. I want something a little more substantial. That doesn't make sense there. It's not even a good size for that either. Holidays are just weird. Still thinking about that curtain trick I did the other. Honestly, that's one of my favorite. Oh, Ari, welcome in. How are you doing? That is one of my favorite like new finds that I've done lately. I love this combo. The overlay of them just works so perfectly. It really does. And like even the ripples, like you have the little ripples, the ruffle look, it works that way too. I should just make a TikTok on that. Just make a TikTok video and then it'd be 5 seconds. Look at this curtain combination. Isn't it great? 5 million views. I think this is gonna be a little too eclectic for what I'm wanting here. I want to do something other than just pictures, but I'm not really seeing anything. Yeah, these don't really make sense. It would have to be that one, and I don't know, that doesn't really fit either. Good Lord. These things are really cool. I just don't like the size, and you can't size them down because then it does some weird glitchiness. Sorry, MIA is getting cursed out. Oh no. I'm sorry, you have to deal with that. That's hard. That's honestly one of the hardest things. I feel like I've had to like see people endure with their loved one. I just feel like that would be really, really hard to deal with. Mac. Oh. I know. I think it's stupid, but now I can't help it. But 67. We have 67 streams from Mac. I am forever going to say 69 is superior to 67, but I've been seeing all over social media where In-N-Out no longer does 67 on their orders because Gen Alpha is just kind of ruining it for people. I was like, that's cute. I like that tapestry there. I'm gonna do that, I think. And then I want to put like a plant. Ooh, we can put something like that there. I can't stand 6-7 out. Yeah. It just, there's no purpose behind it. '69 has some, you know, meaning behind it for what it is. 67 to me does not. It's just not. It's just never gonna. It's never gonna be up there for me. I think it's a bunch of hodgepodge. Maybe do something like that. I don't know. That's kind of weird, maybe. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I don't get it either. I honestly, I've never really even looked up the origin of it. Like, I don't know how that started to become a thing. It would not surprise me if it was just some like big YouTuber, streamer, some content creator did something stupid and then it just kind of stuck. I have no idea. But I imagine that it would be from something that is kind of dumb. But to be honest, or like not honest, but to be fair, more so, I feel like that's most trendy things anyway. It's like this really stupid stuff that happens and then it just sticks for no apparent reason. Oh, it's from a song? Oh, Jen, you're a jittery bean. Look at you. I had no idea it was from a song. I literally had no clue. Okay, well. That's fascinating. I guess that's fascinating. That. Oh, you know what I want here? I want the little pine cone thingy thing from Laundry Day. The basket thing could be kind of cute here with the plant, maybe? Wait. Let me put this. We're gonna see what this looks like. I could even put a little hippopotamus for Christmas. Uh-oh, can of biscuits. We had a drifter. We have a drifter. Sarah is so quick. Honestly, Sarah, you are so quick to that. Like, you are on top of doing that. Like, every time, it's like Sarah comes in clutch with that. I just showed my age by saying that, but that's okay. I went to the, oh my God. So when I went to the dentist this past week, and we were talking about the surgery that I need, which if you missed the beginning of stream, I did schedule my consultation with a periodontist. So I got the periodontist in the books. But he was talking about, you know, the wire, because I have a wire behind my bottom teeth from when I had braces. It's like the permanent bracket thing. And he was like, that's keeping it well aligned and everything's looking good. It's looking perfect for that gum graft that you need. He was like, you might as well do it now. It's better to do it now while you're young than to, you know, wait for it to progress and get worse. And then you have to actually maybe even replace the tooth eventually, like all this stuff, which that would take years, if not decades, for it to get to that point. I don't think he was trying to scare me into it. It was just, I think he was just being honest and trying to help. But anyway, after he said that, like, while you're young, he was like, how old are you? I was like, 32. And he was like, yeah, you're still young. I was like, oh my God, I'm getting to that age? No. It's funny. I was like, ugh. The way that hit though, it just hit differently. I was like, oh God. He had a minor, like, split second pause. And then he said it. I was like, I know. I'm getting up there. I'm not old, but I am getting up there slowly but surely. I like that one. I think that's kind of cute. It's an interesting combination of items, to say the least. You know what might be cool here too is a little, maybe I just put like a little dream catcher or whatever it's called, because it's probably not called that, because that would make too much sense. That's from Paranormal, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Why did I think it was from Paranormal? I could have sworn it was. What am I thinking of? What is the dream catcher from? It's clearly... Oh, it's right in front of me. It was at the bottom. Good Lord. I was like, usually I'm pretty on top of what things are from what. I was kind of like, dang, I am getting old. Maybe it's something like that. Yeah, I'm having to think about it. You're still young. So I was nearly 17 years younger. Sometimes she says things and I feel so old. Oh, man. No, what's really funny is I got in a conversation with my hair stylist, like the barber who cuts my hair. And she was telling me about stuff with their dog. She was late to my appointment because she accidentally stepped on her son's dog and they took it to the vet and all this other stuff. And we were talking about a lot of things, but we were talking about how her dog had to have a lot of surgeries and then how Mia's had to have a lot of surgeries, and we were trauma bonding over the cost of it and everything. And I told her how Mia got really bad sick and had to have her bladder stones removed. Like, we didn't know what the problem was. She had a blockage, and dealing with all of that last year. And I was telling her how I literally got a military discount because of my brother's ID. But everyone says that my brother and I look so much alike, and I don't see it at all. I think we are so different. We look so different, and I think it's more so in person. Maybe in a picture you can like see how we favor one another, but in person I'm like, I swear we look so different. But I had his ID, and he lived 30 minutes away, but I always had to take Mia until her surgery. It was like overnight, so I had to take her in around midnight, and I'd be there till 3 in the morning. So it's not like I really wanted to inconvenience him, but I showed them the ID of him, and it passed as me. And so I got the military discount from doing that. I was like, dang, maybe we really do look that much alike. But we're 7 years apart. Like, we're 7 years apart. He's like turning 40, about to turn 40. And I'm just like, how do we look that much alike? I don't see it. I really don't see it. Anyway, it wasn't a big deal, because if they were like, that's not you, I was just like, okay, well, let me call him and he'll be here in 20 minutes. You know, like, so worst case scenario, I'd still get the discount, but it's just I'd have to wake my brother up to come in. So it's not like it was a huge ordeal. But like, I still just don't see it, and it kind of upsets me that that happened. I'm a little upset about that. Like, I don't think we look alike at all. I never really put stuff like this on nightstands in bedrooms, but I feel like it's kind of cute. I like the swatch of stuff on the tray. I don't like that the tray is trying to match the nightstand too much. So that's kind of ruining it for me. You know, like, it looks like I'm trying too hard to make that match, and I don't like the way that looks. I could put it, you know what if we put it on the desk? That could be kind of a cute item to have on a desk. You bring it up from the kitchen. Oh, we got a fortune for Mel. Your fortune is failure is only the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. You know, I really like that. Also, how the heck have we been live for this long? What is happening? Failure is only the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. That's a perfect perspective for me right now. This is like the lowest I've been in my life for quite a while. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna take my sip. I'm taking the first sip of the stream. Meh. I'm kind of disappointed by that. Not the biggest fan of that one. Not the biggest fan of that one. Sounds way better on paper. There's like a weird aftertaste to it. Yeah, that's probably one of my lower ones for the calendar. I'd probably group that in the other two. This was the vanilla creme brulee, by the way. Notes of vanilla custard and caramelized sugar. Maybe that's what I'm tasting, is the caramelized sugar in the aftertaste, because it almost just tastes like kind of like a burnt taste of some sort. I don't know. I can't explain it very well. It's not nasty. Like, it's not bad. It's just, compared to some of the other ones we've had, it's just definitely not up there. It's a little bit more of a disappointing one. Maybe we could put this in here too. I'm not trying to go full paranormal in here necessarily. Whoa. Oh, there we go. I was like, why did the lighting change so much? Phoenix. I think you've been here lurking. Caramel, just caramelized sugar anyway. Got him. Yeah, I mean, you have a point, you know? You do have a point there, Sarah. I'm inclined to agree with you on that. It's like when you just try to make something sound better than it actually is. Or make it sound like something more than it actually is. Okay, see, it looks better here because we had the table under it. I think I am just going to scale this up a little bit more. Maybe 0.65-ish. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if I like those side by side. That's a bit much. That's kind of a lot. I don't know if I like that. We have the single of this. So maybe I just put the single. Yeah, and get the matching one. That works. Yeah, they want it to sound fancier. Exactly. Marketing at its finest. Honestly, y'all, like, I'm sure there are other people who do this too. Maybe all of y'all do this, but whenever I'm looking for something to buy, I literally in my mind take all the fluff out when I'm reading about it because it just sounds so cringy to me. Like, if you really read product descriptions and like stuff like that, it's like, do people really fall for this? And I'm sure the answer to that is yes. I know, like, probably general population wise, people will hear something and be like, oh my God, that sounds so wonderful. I gotta get that. I don't do that when I'm shopping. I'm like, okay, take out all the adjectives. What is it? And that's all I care about. Like, what are the specs? What is it? What am I buying? What am I spending my money on? What are you trying to convince me to spend my money on, you know? I do be lurking. But you're playing with your veggie legacy. Oh, fun. That's awesome. What legacy? What generation are you on? Yeah, advertising tactics are so cringy. I feel like, okay, like as a content creator, you know, it feels weird to say that because I know I'm not like a big content creator, but I am a content creator at the end of the day. But I feel like sometimes I don't grow as much because I don't oversell stuff. But to me, it's just so cringy that I can't do it. And then I like see other creators that are like growing like crazy, and I'm just like, people really do eat this up, don't they? And I'm just like, I just don't think I can do it. Like, it just feels really, really cringy to me. I don't know, some people overselling their content in a way with like the keywords and like the clickbait stuff. I don't know. I try to like find ways to make it sound exciting still, but I just don't know about the super clickbaity things. I've tried it a couple times and it doesn't seem to really make a difference, honestly. So I'm just kind of like, I'm just gonna keep it real. And if that means slower growth, then it means slower growth. That's fine with me. Honestly, the base swatch of that is quite cute in here. I like the look of that. I think that works fine. Maybe we could get, I like the idea of having the candy in here. No, what is it called? Isn't that also from Paranormal? Why am I like just naturally, you know what it is? Oh, that's really weird to think about. That's really weird to think about. You know what it is? I think it's because I have the wallpaper in here. Also, I thought the candy was from Paranormal as well. Am I just dead wrong on that? Or am I overlooking it again? I think what is it with paranormal stuff that's just making me wig out? I just saw it. Oh, it wasn't showing everything. Okay, we're good. What is happening? Ooh, the green. I have that wallpaper in here, like as the accent wall. I really wonder if subconsciously my mind is like wanting to pull things from paranormal. I don't know. That's kind of weird to think about. Because I pulled the light, I pulled the tray, I have the picture now and the candy. Like, that's kind of funky. Afraid to do the eggplant, Jen? Oh, you're in the eggplant? I was hoping you were going to be in the eggplant. Finishing up broccoli and then moving into eggplant. Okay. Hope you have a fun lurk, Jen. Thank you for being here. Okay. I didn't mean for this to like completely turn into a paranormal situation. It didn't, but it was kind of getting there. I think that's cute. We need a lamp on this little table. Not paranormal. Go away. This could be kind of cute. I think I have this somewhere else in the house, but that's okay. I can put this like right here. I could still put maybe like a holiday decoration could go on the nightstand. I need to find something. Maybe a little nutcracker. I could take one of these snowmen and size it down. It's a light. Maybe in the kids' room, that could be a cute idea. I don't know. I really wish we had more like holiday decorations though. I'm like gonna way overuse some of this stuff because there's literally not much else. And put this in the back. And then maybe you can get the books, get a couple of books on the table here. And our specs. Oh. I was like, whenever some of this stuff's redeemed, it pops up on my computer. I was like, whoa, what was that? I will get that. You know what? Maybe we should do like the blue. Just to add a little pop of color. Okay. We have a Bean Boost affirmation for Mel. Yours is a Queer Joy Brew boost. So, your identity is valid even on days you feel uncertain or quiet about it. Your identity is valid even on days you feel uncertain or quiet about it. That is a sleigh. We need more snowman options for sure. The one snowman still freaks me out. I've said it before. I think I said it on stream before too. This one, like if you really look at his smile, I think it's like, it depends on the shadow too. Let me put him outside. Yeah. When he's in the shadow, this just kind of creeps me out. I don't know. It does look like they follow you, like the little white. All the more reason to be freaked out over this one. I just think his smile is creepy. It's giving Frosty in the basement of the Cranks from Christmas with the Cranks when they're trying to free Frosty, and he's looking down with that evil smile when they look up at him. That's what it gives me. That's the energy it's giving. I personally don't think the SpongeBob kits are worth buying. I do have a review video. If you want to check out my YouTube video, I put that in the chat for you. I personally, though, don't think they're worth the money. Unless you like really want them, I don't think they're worth the money. And I don't think that the Bikini Bottom bundle, the 3 objects that come with that, are anything to be excited about, quite frankly. We already have aquariums. We already have a pirate ship, jungle gym thing, playground item, and we already have plenty of guitars. And the fact that the guitar is like the Goofy Goober, it has GG on it. It's not even Simlish. I don't like that. That's just my opinion. But I'm not crazy about it. I liked like a handful of objects from both kits. I liked maybe a handful of the objects that I think could be versatile. The main thing that I liked was the fact that we have some furniture pieces with a blue and white swatch. Like with this, the bookcase, but I don't even like the bookcase because Squidward's in it and Plankton. And like, I don't want the characters. If they didn't have the characters in it, this would be so cute. I would absolutely use it. But that kind of ruins it for me. But I really appreciate like the color swatch of this, like the nautical theme. I really love this. Like these 3 objects, I could definitely see myself using in kids' rooms and stuff. That was like one thing that stuck out to me because we don't really have that color combination with furniture. So that's kind of like a newish thing, but I don't think that makes it worth buying, in my opinion. Yeah, the desk with the permanent SpongeBob. Exactly, it ruins it. It ruins it. Like I would even consider, that's why I didn't even pull it just then. I was like, I like the blue and white swatch of it, but it has SpongeBob and Patrick on every swatch, so I'm not going to use it more than likely. I'm not going to say I would never use it in a kid's bedroom. Like at least that's a little bit more subtle, but like the full on SpongeBob stuff, the swatches with the characters all over it, I will probably never use that. I just, it ruins the immersion of the game. Now, the one thing I might do is put some of the SpongeBob plushies and stuff in the toy store. Like I might use those because I think that if I'm going to use it is at least, you know, a reasonable way to use it. But I'm not like gonna do it happily. But I do think it's like at least a fun idea to use it that way for a toy store. I kind of like the look of that overlaid on that wallpaper. I'm gonna do that. It kind of bothers me. Like I want it to almost center over the bed instead of the wall. But I like how big that is, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it that way. And also, what if I got one of the bookshelves that like goes up on the wall for over by the bed? Yeah, I think it's a pretty swatch too. It's something that stood out to me because y'all know we've done some nautical themed builds, and I even did like a blue and white combo for some of those. I did. I remember I built a little house actually. What was it? It was a while back. I did a speed build. It was one of my first like speed build videos. Oh, I went too far. It was a micro home or tiny home of some sort. This one. I built this. And you can see from the outside, I did like blue and white. It was on this lot by the ocean. It's like, I would have absolutely loved to have had that furniture for this build. The last thing we need for kids' rooms are more plushies. Yeah, right? We have so many objects like that. We really do. Krista, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. This is something like this is what I was thinking. Oh, no, not that, not that. We have one that's similar shape that goes on the wall like that. Where is it? We have this one. That's not what I was thinking of, but we could put that. I swear we do. I could definitely be wrong. Let me go ahead and put this over here next door while I have it too. Boop. You're back, Lucy. Oh no, that's not a good sign. That means you can't sleep. That means you can't sleep. Took a coughing episode and now I'm wide awake. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was having an episode like 30 minutes ago with clearing my throat and I couldn't stop trying to clear my throat. It was just kind of frustrating. That's the worst too when you're streaming because it's just like I keep muting the mic and stuff. It's like so annoying to have to deal with. Okay, so there's not really a shelf I want to use. I could use these. I could use some type of combo with a couple of these and then find another shelf to put in the center. That could be kind of cute. Let's see. Like something like this. It looks a little weird, but I kind of like weird. You can hit your head on this every morning. But they're single. They can just sit on this side. They'll sleep on the other side of the bed. That's fine. I'll make them. You know what? I like having both of those. We're going to mix and match a little bit. Okay, so we'll have that. I'll put fill. Should we put fill in here? I don't think we have fill anywhere in this build. In the shell, rather. We definitely have fill in this build. Why does Phil not slot to anything? The problem child. He never goes to anything. That literally makes no sense. Also, it might not make sense to put him on any of these because it kind of hangs low. But I think that's cute. Let's size him down 10%, raise him up a little bump. Boop. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Night 4 with no sleep. Well, you know, I do get the comment a lot that people fall asleep to my streams. And I definitely mean that or take that as an endearing thing. So maybe my stream can help you fall asleep. Go do your skincare. Let's see. We're gonna get us some more books. after I find a sculpture to put on this. Maybe just put the elephant. We're gonna put the elephant. And then we'll get us some books to put on top of this. Hopefully they'll slot. Might not do anything fancy. Nope, they don't. Okay, well, to no one's surprise, they don't slot. So what does slot to this? Okay, these slot. That's not at all what I want, but they do slot. I'm just gonna put these. Okay, so that's kind of cute. And then maybe what we could do is put a mirror, a small mirror above it, like movie hangout, or the, is it vintage glamour? This one? Oh, no, not, oh my God. Why can't I click on it? That's pretty big. I don't like how big that is. I feel like the movie hangout one, size-wise, would be more what I want, but it's a little eclectic. Oh, oh, I love that. That works. That's kind of cute. And I still need a mirror, like, for my wardrobe. How are we getting on this now? Like, we're making it through. We're making it through the wilderness. I know we're gonna see it through. That was really cringy. I should not have said that. We're just cluttering up the top floor of this, and then we'll be ready to move on to our bookstore. So this is gonna be a bookstore down here, and then it's gonna have a residence above it. And I already did the layout, the floor plan of that. So we're making our way. Bean Boost affirmation for Sarah. You got feral gremlin energy boost. Your rest days are as valid as your feral productivity days. Your rest days are as valid as your feral productivity days. That is your affirmation. I know you said cluttering, but my brain heard something. Oh my God. I actually don't know what else it could sound like, if I'm being honest. I gotta think about that for a second. Karista, your affirmation, you got grounding and gentle. You're still worthy of love and care on your hardest days. You're still worthy of love and care on your hardest days. You know what? I feel like maybe I do know what you're thinking of. I think I actually do know. You are most welcome. Honestly, that one speaks so much to you right now. If I'm being honest. Okay, I am not doing this tonight. Okay, we do get that wood tone, which is not quite the same. It's kind of close. It's got a little bit of a reddish tint to it. I love these big antique mirrors, but those are not gonna work. I love the Jungle Adventure mirror, but I feel like that's gonna be way too big if I can find it. I don't even know. See, this is where it'd be nice to like actually memorize the prices. Not like memorize, but get a general idea, since that's how the catalog tends to lay it out. So I don't have to use filters so much. It's probably right in front of it. I'm sure some of y'all probably see it, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna use my filter. I love this mirror so much though. Ooh. It is a bit matchy-matchy on the wall, but I feel like that would be really pretty. Like, can we pop this over? Ugh, yeah, I don't know if I want it to be quite that squished. I'm not sure I want to do that. This one's just not speaking to me, though. Either way, I think I'm going to have to scoot this over some. I just need a mirror. I want a fun mirror that works for the space. I don't think this is going to match very well either. I like never use this. I'm not going to put it. I'm just curious. I don't even know the swatches because I never use this. It's interesting. Just like the metal tones we usually get. Lucy, please. This matches the wood tone, but I don't like the style of it. So I'm just going to complain about everything. There's always something. I hate this mirror. This was one of my least favorite objects from the Secret Sanctuaries kit. It just looks weird. It doesn't make sense with the embellishment. Like the ornamentation up here makes it seem like it should be like a little bit more vintage vibes, but then this looks so IKEA. Like if you cut the top off and you just have the frame, this is like so IKEA, and then this at the top just is really random to me. I feel like the combination of the styles just doesn't work well. It looks kind of cheap because of the legs here. I can't explain it very well, but it doesn't seem to be a good match for the style. Ew. I'm trying to use something I don't normally use, but I'm starting to realize why I have my go-to stuff, because I just don't like the swatches of any of these. It's just like so hard to use them. Okay, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna pull that mirror that I had. I think we're just gonna have to go with this. Horse Ranch, did I pull Horse Ranch? I might, no. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Maybe in our office hours on Sunday, we'll be able to find something that I'm like, ooh, I wanna use this whenever it comes to mirrors. Maybe I should add mirrors to the list for, or the agenda for stream. Okay, so we'll put that there. I like the idea that maybe we have a poof in the center here. Like maybe we sit down just as a placeholder, just like have a little poof. Actually, is there a fun swatch that could work in here? No. I was trying to be bold. I'll put a rug here too, but let me see. We have so many different spellings of poof. I think P-O-U-F, P-O-U-F-F-E, P-O-U-F-E. I'll eventually get through them all. Let's see. Ooh, wait. Maybe we could do, let's do it on the nose. I really like this one from Life and Death. It's one of my favorites. I love the colors. The green is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I want everything to be red. I like the idea of doing green, and then maybe the rug I put here brings in some green as well. And then we can start getting some of like a secondary color, because I have some green over here too. And it'll pop off really well. Oh my God, that's, okay, let me fix that. It's not letting me approve it. What? That's so weird. Why did AutoMod block that? Sims has some really truly ugly swatches, and it was because of the word ugly. What? That's wild to me. I've never seen that word blocked before. And we have definitely had that word in the chat before. Trust me. I've definitely had people call my builds ugly. Like, don't even. Should we put the avocado rug? You know what? I actually really like the shape of that for the space here, but I don't think we're going to have a swatch that I want to actually use. It's a little too chaotic. A part of me almost doesn't mind this swatch, which is kind of weird because it's purple, but it has green in it. and some red tones. I am so close to wanting to try to lean into that and make it a little funky and quirky. It does work. Should we do it? I really don't hate that. I don't know why. I feel like I should. I feel like that should be illegal. It's kind of weird though, in a fun way. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. Maybe we could get like a little, I don't know what it's called. Bag. What is that luggage item called? You know what? I'm just gonna go to our B&B over here. The someplace suitcase. For the love of God, just call it luggage. Like, I don't need it to be cutesy. I really don't. And put this over here in the corner. Ba-da-dum. And then I want to maybe put the bonsai tree. I know it seems kind of random, but just for like some skill building activity in the room, maybe put that over here between the windows. And it's plant, so. It kind of works though, the wood tone's perfect. Ba-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. Bum, 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 bum. The old bulky thing you mean to throw away, but just can't be bothered. That's what I feel like that rug said. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that, but I'm channeling the fact that I'm picturing someone older as the adult here. So yeah, on that same kind of mindset. I'm almost kind of picturing it being like a grandparent with their grandchild, like a teen, like maybe something happened to their parents. I don't know, but they're the teenagers living with their grandmother, or you know, that's kind of the energy that I'm trying to channel. I don't know why. That's just kind of how it came to me. There's no rhyme or reason for it. I want to put something. I want to make her room a little bit more holiday vibes, and I'm not getting a holiday from looking at her room right now. It's kind of depressing. I could put like a wreath on the wall. Why does this have a gazillion swatches? That is cute. I like the one with the leaves. Not for this build, but I didn't even remember there was a Pride themed one, or at least rainbow themed. But we know with Sims it's Pride themed. Honestly, I think just the base swatch is fine for this room. I think that's kind of cute. Put a little wreath or something as a decor object. And maybe we could put the bags over on the wall over here. I can't remember if I've already put that somewhere else. Did I put that downstairs? I don't think so. No. Bum, 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 bum. Everyday clutter. Every day I'm cluttering. Doop, 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 doop. Boom. Oh my God. Forget it's that old. Just like put some bags over here or something on the wall. You know, a little something, something. I think it was something they got at a Bohemian craft fair rug. Honestly, yeah. I could picture that. I could see that. Mel's back. Mel is back. Actually, I don't know if I like that over there. Maybe just put this over here with that. I don't know why this song, it makes me think of the like a very specific part of the Let's Get Physical, that song. It's like a very specific part of it though, with the beat. Every time, I don't know why, it's the weirdest thing. don't know. I just want to like put a little box, like a keepsake box of some sort here. I'm gonna shrink it down just a smidge. Bum, bum, boom, bow, 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 bow. Okay, we'll do lights last. Y'all know how I am about that. And then we have the teenage bedroom. I want to get some fun curtains maybe for this, for our little teenager. Let me see something really quickly with these. I feel like that works. I like the ombre, and it kind of goes with the color of the bed. That could be an option. And then I want to try maybe like, let me see what swatches. We have so many different ones for these. We could just do a red, but I don't really like the look of that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these. Olivia Newton-John, yeah. Do another curtain trick? Oh God. I don't know if I have another one in me. I might be a one-hit wonder. Oh, they're not spaced out enough. I was like, it'd be cool to just do a whole wall of curtains like this. I could do them like that. It looks a little funky. Yeah, it gets off-centered. Wait, wait, wait. I'll fix that. Let's see. Scoot this over. I was afraid this was gonna happen. I was like, I need to look at the swatches before I place them. I did not. I did not. I kind of like this. It contrasts off the green really well. Y'all know it does that. And the music. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do another curtain combo. Curtains are weird to overlay because when you put one slot, you can't put them in the same slot. I got really fortunate with the other one working the way it did. Yeah, that just looks ridiculous. If I made it smaller, it could work maybe a little bit better, but yeah, that doesn't make sense. I want something to maybe cover up the curtain rod up here, but I don't know if we're gonna find something that's gonna work that way. But I do like how pretty these look. I think they look really cool. Oh, wait. There is a really pretty red of this. Okay, I might change my mind. You just never know. You never know. You know what? This would actually look really cool if this was covered up entirely and you just got the little white right here that kind of came through. Like it's layered. You have the, like, you could pretend it's more sheer with the white part and then you have the red curtain on top of it. But it doesn't work that way. I could probably make it smaller, but then it wouldn't stick out as much, I don't think. 0.9. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. 0.8. Yeah, it's still sticking through. Yeah, not gonna work very well. I feel like these would be really pretty. I don't know though if I like those better. It's a really pretty red. And it goes so well with like this and the wallpaper. But they are bigger. They look a little bit bigger. Yeah. So the overlap would be a bit much, I think, on these. Yeah, that doesn't really look very great like that. Ugh, no. I think we're good with what we have. I'm gonna stop. Why does it put it back as that size? Like, that doesn't make sense. I tried and failed. What about, I kind of like the idea of having like a wooden curtain rod though over it. For some reason, I just don't like the look of the rod. How much does that clip into the ceiling? Not that it matters, but it does to me. Yeah, I don't like that. But, ooh, oh, so you do fit there. Huh, okay, I like the look of this. You have to like get the cursor just right. What? Oh my God, you are not going to gaslight me like this. It's not really gaslighting, but. What the heck, Sims? I hate you. It's not letting me line it up. Why does it not let me line it up? What? Oh, that is maddening to me. That is absolutely maddening. This game. Why? Why does it not let me put it there? It lines up over here. You have got to be kidding me right now. Oh, see, it does it there too. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's only gonna work in these. It doesn't work in the center? And I can't use tool mod. If you remember, tool mod with curtains, it'll delete it. So it's like, I can't do it. I literally can't do it because of that one thing. That would look so cute though. It is rigged. I don't understand why it doesn't work though. Like there's nothing different other than the fact it's in the center. What if I put one here? Oh, I don't even know where that one went. Wait, where's it slotting to right there? Oh, I got excited. I was like, what? I hate this game. Me just like keep trying it. And 10 minutes later, it's still me just trying to get it to slot there. I just don't understand why. Like, I don't get why it won't slot there, but it does over here. Oh, wait, I can overlay it that way. Okay, see, perseverance pays off. Perseverance pays off. I really like the dark one though, because it matches the window pane a bit more. Y'all, I hadn't saved it all this entire stream so far. Just saying. That does not need to happen. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was taking a little too long to save. I'm gonna lose it if I spoke that into existence. Did you, Sarah? Wait, really? Oh, you did 39 minutes ago. I'm sorry I missed that. I'm so sorry I missed that. Whoops. Thank you, Sarah, for the save. I'm sorry I didn't do it. But y'all need to be more comfortable yelling at me. I'm just gonna say that. If I don't see something, spam it in the chat. Like, just let me know. I promise it does not make me feel bad. Like, I'll feel bad that I missed it, but y'all know what I mean. Like, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. You're all like, Matthew, I redeemed this and you didn't do it. Just let me know. Let me know. Okay, we have this little slot down here for something. I'm thinking we could put a toy of some sort. I don't know what they're... You know, I was saying it was a teenager, but I think whenever I forgot that in the last stream, I think I did change my mind to make it like a younger child because I wanted to use the dollhouse. So we do have a younger kiddo, not a teenager. They're kind of maybe in between stage, you know? They be in between. We could put like a little keepsake box down there. That's kind of cute. And then maybe we could get like the diary. Okay, I don't know what it's called. Is it from Parenthood? Wait, what? What do you mean you can't see? Pick up that mug? Wait, what? What's happening? Oh, you don't see. Hydrate, okay. You know what? I think y'all did just unlock maybe another use of that command. If I don't see something that's redeemed. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. I think I'm just being a really bad streamer tonight. Honestly, I'm really sorry. And the reason I'm saying that is because apparently we've also gotten 2 new followers and I completely ignored it. I didn't see that either. How am I missing everything tonight? I literally don't know how I'm missing it. Cadu Garibaldi, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm so sorry that I missed it. That was literally 49 minutes ago. That was right after Mac came in. And then, honestly, I don't even know when we got another follower. I was at 7:31 before stream. I'm at 7:33, but I don't see any other follower alert. So maybe there's someone who had their account banned or removed temporarily. I don't know. But I only have 1 follower thing. And my shelf says 1 up here, doesn't it? I think it does. So that's kind of weird. So I only missed 1, but still, what's wrong with me tonight? I was in the zone. I think in the back of my head, honestly, I'm like kind of stressed out with trying to finish this shell. And it's like, I know I need to finish at least this shell tonight on stream. I'm trying to finish this and get into the bookstore. It's not like a bad stress. Like, I'm having fun, but it's just like I really, really want to finish this up. Let me go to Parenthood. But I turned off the sound for the alerts because it just felt like it was a little much, especially when everyone's like doing their daily brew. And so I didn't want like a lot of sound alerts. I've always kind of been against sounds and doing lots of weird things like that in stream. But now I'm starting to miss things, so maybe I should put it back. I thought, oh, I'm in decorations. I was like, there it is. Yeah, little journal. Well, if they ever show up in the chat, what? Y'all, see, I don't use this enough. I forgot we had that swatch. I forgot about all of these swatches. I always picture this with just these with the locks on them, but I completely forgot we have like other cute little swatches of it. You know what? What if we had the music one? It's red, but we could also put instruments in here. Like maybe they play violin. Isn't there? Yeah, there's like a pink one. I thought there was a red somewhere. Yeah, this one. You can put that. We got to test out shouting at you immediately though. Oh man. Just finally caught up on Stranger Things. I'm in season 3 right now, so no spoilers, please. It's like, please, 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 no spoilers. I'm catching up though, I'm getting there. Not that I was necessarily thinking you were going to put spoilers, but just in case other people in the chat are like, oh, I did too. What did you think about this? I was like, oh no, don't tell me, don't let me know. I could put like a little thing under here, like a little box of stuff. I don't know why that would be there, but I kind of like the idea of that. Let's see here. We have this whole wall, and maybe we could put, you know what? We could put an activity table. We have the SpongeBob one. See, this would be so much better if it didn't have this on the side. Like the jellyfish, it's like, okay, not that bad, but this like is fine. The clutter, it's just having the actual characters that ruins it. So like you get the plain swatches a little bit more so. Like these I don't hate as much. You know, like it's not that bad. These are also generally just way bigger than I always forget how big the activity tables are. Like they're kind of clunky, so maybe I don't put that. I need something to go up against this wall though. I want like some other toys or some table could go here. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Like an accent table with something on it, or I don't know what, but just I want something over here, skill building wise. Go to kids room. Bum, ba-da-da-da. I like the idea of having a school project. Like the episodes I saw and then just didn't continue watching for whatever reason. So you started rewatching it again. Yeah, so this is like, I don't even know how many times I've tried watching Stranger Things, and I've finally stuck with it this time. I've tried watching it. I've seen the first few episodes so many times, and I just couldn't get hooked on it. And I'm finally getting to a point where I'm kind of like, oh, okay, I want to know what's going to happen. The first 2 seasons though, I could watch an episode and leave it and come back a few days later, no problem. But now I'm actually kind of liking season 3. It's starting to get me hooked a little bit. There's one, I'm not going to talk about it just for, there's one character that I don't like in season 3. What they did with that character, it seems kind of off to me. That's the main negative that I have for season 3 so far. I could put it sideways. I don't know why I was like that's not that weird. You could just have it be sideways in the thingy thing. I don't think I want this one though. Ooh, the seasons activity table's kind of cute. Swatches are not though. Oh my god, my first pet stuff. No. no, I'm not feeling that. We'll just leave that. That's fine. So we have a violin. We have that. We could do like the caterpillar incubator thing. Put that in here. I don't know. Maybe we like the outdoors as well. Maybe keep that like right here. Move this over a little bit. Could have a few different interests. I'll leave that green. We need a rug. Should we get a plushie too? Let's get a plushie while we're at it because we have so many of them. Oh, the imaginary friend could be kind of fun. We could put an imaginary friend. Imagination. I put him over there. A toy chest too could work right here. Now I'm starting to just get too many things. Let's size this down. I don't even know what swatches we get of this, but not any that I want to use. Okay, I just want to see really quickly. I mean, it kind of does work. It kind of works. What other toy chests do we have? I'm trying to use either new stuff or stuff I've never used before. Honestly, I kind of like this one, the base swatch of this. I know it's like a different wood tone than we have anywhere else, but like the faint kind of pinkish hue is cute to me in a way. And it's got green. Okay. See here, what could we put on this wall? We have lots of blank wall space. Something cute on this wall would be nice though. You put SpongeBob. I just can't, I don't know. I just can't get over that. It's so weird to me. Honestly, that is kind of cute. The little tree decal. I have like a mixture of, I feel like, ages in this room right now. Like the furniture looks a little bit more like a teenager's room over here, but then it's like some of the toys and stuff make it look like a kid's bedroom. Yeah, the antique toy, I like that too. I do like the little tree. It is cute. I don't know what I'd put with it. I don't know if like just the tree by itself makes a lot of sense. What swatches do we have of this? Ooh, I like the moths. That's kind of fun. The owl's cute. I feel like the moth is kind of random though at the same time. It doesn't really make sense. It's kind of just like a random thing there. The owl, like this owl kind of works. What if I raise him up like he's flying over to the tree? You do something like that. I don't use wall decals like that super often. They're kind of an afterthought for me, so it's always fun whenever I remember to use them. Maybe we could put some books on the wall over here. Where's that little like kind of nursery book thing? This, I don't know. Like I said, like this is more for like a toddler and like infant, I feel like. So I like the idea of a wall mounted bookcase. You like the Aldi? Yeah, it is cute, isn't it? I think it's cute. So you like the outdoors, right? I put this for music, outdoors. So I feel like we have flowers, we have like some references to the outdoors, kind of works together. We do have, there's something on the back of my mind. We have like I thought we did a wall shelf that's kind of like kid themed, but I'm not seeing it. That's not this. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Okay, let me go back really quickly. I'm just curious with the kids' room, kids' decorations, what all we get. The butterflies could be kind of cute. That could go with the caterpillar thing that we have. It kind of fits the theme. Put that there, or I mean, we could even put that like over here on this wall too, by the bed. Is that too much on that wall? I don't know. I feel like on this wallpaper it gets busy looking, or it just looks kind of odd. Maybe not though. I'm just overthinking everything. Oh, a little ladybug would be really cute. Okay, now I'm gonna like start putting way too much stuff. More is more. That's a dangerous thing to say to me. Y'all know this. I just want something. Maybe we could get like a cute little, no, that's not gonna work. Get some wall decal of some sort. I've never used that in my life. Okay, let me just go back to all the decorations. We definitely have pictures that we're not seeing. Like we have a ladybug picture. We could put that. That goes with the theme that we have. I don't know if we have any butterfly pictures necessarily. I'm trying to think like, I don't do kids' rooms enough to know everything, every option. I really want to put the elephant, but that'd be really random. Boom, bow, 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 bow. Gosh, this catalog is just starting to get to be so overwhelming. What swatches of this do we have? Oh, we have a music one and a flowery. Wait. I don't use this super often. Kind of want it to be low because I imagine as a kid we're definitely going to be short. Honestly, that's kind of adult level height still. That's really cute. I like this one with the flowers. I like the music one too, though. But it shows like a boy with a guitar and a drum. That's kind of sexist. It shows a piano and a guitar. It fits the vibes though. I like the reference because we have the music book here and we have our violin over here. So it's just music-y. You like the flower one? I like the color of the flower one better. We could do the flower one. Maybe this is a boy we like. Maybe that's just a boy that she likes. But I like it on the floral wallpaper. It is kind of cute with that. Okay. I think we have enough in here. I think this is fine. I wouldn't mind maybe putting like a floor lamp in the corner right here. Because lighting's going to be the next thing that we're gonna do really quickly. like just, oh wait, what's this one? That's kind of cute. I don't know if there's going to be a swatch that I want to use, but that's actually kind of cute to have the green next to the tree like that. I've never used this lamp, and it has flowers on it, so it kind of pulls that in a little bit. And that sounds silly, but I really do love like using new items. Not like new to the game, but just like items I don't usually use. So it makes it more fun, in my opinion. Okay, let's get us some ceiling lights. Don't have to be fancy. What do we? Oh, I hate how big those are. That is like the biggest atrocity. But like, why? We have these. These are really cute. I think there might be a kind of a neutral swatch on this. I can't remember. Yeah, have some neutral swatches. Has some fun ones too. I kind of like this one. What if we just put a couple of these? Also, you know what, y'all? It's really funny, and this goes back to that comment I made before about how I think in the game I'm this way, but like in my real life apartment, it's not nearly as like orderly. And then I talked about how it's like a control thing, and like it's because things in the game look so perfect, and so when you put something that's looks a little imperfect, it just feels off a lot more because everything else is. Homelander, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing? I didn't miss that one. But welcome in, good to have you here. We're currently working on this big village. So it has been quite a massive project, and we're like wrapping up this shell, and we're gonna move over to this one. So a lot of stuff happening. But what I was like talking about though was like everything, you know, in the game looks perfect. So when it doesn't, it just feels off. If you really pay attention, like since I've been doing some of the delivery driving, I like will pass by houses. I'll take pictures of houses that I think are really pretty and would be really fun to recreate in The Sims. And they also just give me inspiration. But if you really take a look at houses, next time you're out driving around at different houses, look at the windows. Seriously, look at the window placement on the exterior of the house. Because that's one that gets me all the time when I'm building. I like them to be super symmetrical and like make sense to the outside of the structure. I tell you what, houses have windows that are so sporadically placed in real life. If you really look at houses in real life, they make no sense at all from the outside. You can tell that people like builders don't care about windows because they look so weird in real life homes. So next time you're out and you're looking at homes, like they are not perfectly placed. They make no sense. There are some that just look so bizarre, and it's just like in real life, window placement really does not matter if you build in The Sims. Just put them, make your floor plan how you want it, and just fit windows in where you want. As long as they look pretty from the front. From the front, they almost always look good, but if you look around the other parts of the house, they are so random. I'm telling you, you'll see it. You'll see it. Constantly looking at roofs, yeah. It is really fascinating though. Now you're gonna look at them when you're walking honey. Yeah, try it out. And it might be different depending on neighborhoods and stuff. Like if you're in subdivisions that are like super, it depends on the developer. Like a lot of places here have those Ryan homes. And they like are all like basically the same. They look like the exact same house. Those types of homes don't look as weird because they're like so uniform, but it just depends. Like if you're just in a random back road or something with all different types of homes where you get the variety, they definitely are wild. They're completely wild. I don't know if it's going to be quite the same with subdivisions, but again, it depends. There are subdivisions where every house is very different, but then there are subdivisions where every house kind of looks the same or is like a similar model. It's just like a rendition with a different brick or something. So it just depends. There are actually so many homes with symmetrically placed windows near me. There's a lot that aren't, yes, but more of them are. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, it's always the front though. The front looks great, and then when you look at the sides when you're driving by, the sides are just like, they're so weird though. And I know it's gonna be very different geographically too, just depending on where you are, it might not be that way, but I kind of just want to use these everywhere. I like how they're out of the way. They don't hang super low, and I like the soft lighting that they provide. I don't know, it kind of is going to look weird though if I put, like, every room has these. I like to do like a hanging light over here. Maybe have something a little more custom in the primary bedroom. I could put this centered in that space though. Oh, wait. You know what? I could do the same thing here. Maybe get rid of this one, and then I can put the, I already know what I'd want to use. Oh, this could be cool in here. Oh, no. That's not the vibes though. I want it to be a little bit older feeling. Where is it? These. I love using these in kids' bedrooms. And there's like a red, yeah. It's got orange, but that's okay. I think that's cute to put in a little kid's bedroom. One side of your house is nothing but windows. That's a lot of natural light. That also sounds like a very expensive utility bill. At least for the winter, if you keep it warm in your house. Oh, this would be cute in here. I feel like that's kind of a weird combo of lights to put though. But maybe that's what makes it fun and quirky. But I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Like whenever there are homes that have like a drop light like this and their wardrobe area or in their closet, it's like they have a poof in the center and there's like a chandelier type light over it. That's what I'm trying to channel. Honestly, I might just do the base swatch. I like the shades of red with this, but I don't like that it's black. I'd rather have the gold vibes because we have yellow undertones. But this could also be, and see, I hate my brain sometimes because it's like, I know I'm overthinking. It could be fun because we have this rug with the purple. If we brought some of the purple in because of the rug, it's not really like purple. It's kind of like a pinky purple, but it has green in it. See, this is why I don't like myself sometimes. Very expensive in the summer. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense too. With where you are. Beaded curtains with that fun. Oh yeah, that would be so nice. I do like the beaded curtains that we have, but some more options would definitely go a long way. I have done a double, like a layered beaded curtain with the Love Struck curtain. What did I combine that? I think I don't know if it was with paranormal or not. But in the cafe, if y'all remember, during Pride Month, we did the cafe with the bookstore. And the upstairs part of the cafe where the board game room was, I did some type of double look on the curtains in that build. Okay, I need to like just make my mind up. I'm gonna do red. I'm just gonna do solid red. It's fine. If we're gonna stick with Christmas Vomit, we'll let the rug be its own thing. Banana, 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 nana, banana, 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 banana. Okay, I knew it. I knew I was forgetting something. I kept looking around. I was like, I feel like I meant to do a rug. I never put a rug in here, which is very unlike me. That's like one of the first things I end up doing too, usually. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Not really that crazy. What if I did something? Oh, okay. We do get other designs, but I don't like that. That's wild that that's also with the holiday stuff. I don't get that. Oh, who's going to sleep? Oh, Lucy, you're still here? Or you're still awake at least? Good Lord. I hope you're able to get some sleep. Please get some sleep. Please prioritize your sleep. I mean, I know you're prioritizing, but I hope you can actually fall asleep. Maybe this one from Love Struck. Bananas and pajamas is now stuck in my head. What is that from? Like, I actually don't get the reference. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't get the reference. What's the reference? Is this that dark green? I think it is. This is kind of weird looking. What if I took this? Rugs get a little funky when you double layer them. Which one's going to be on top? This one, good. Because it's usually... Oh my gosh, I'm also not doing what I need to do right now. I'm going to change the color. Now I can change the size. I fall asleep watching streams pretty frequently. Yeah, no, a lot. Actually, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. And I love that. I like a little layered look to this. It looks black. Like the green one looks black. It's the only thing I don't like. It looks very, very dark. Also, that could just be, well, my shader, it's not really because of my shader. What if we did this layered with it? I think it actually would look pretty good with that. You still get like a green tone that's in the wallpaper. It's just a different green tone than what's around everything else. But I like the look of that. That's kind of fun energy. Good night, Sarah. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Got my Lucy shell placed and now it's officially about. Oh, awesome. And I got the save. Thank you. Yeah, it goes with the bed really well too. Because even like these little hearts are kind of this seafoam green kind of color. Oh my God, when I tell y'all I snoozed that ad with 1 second left. I got it. I was like, not so fast. Not today. Not today. Also though, what if I just put like one of these little bitty ones over here? Or like the scalloped one. I know I'm spending too much time on this. Let me go. Like just kind of like in this vicinity by the mirror and the poof. I think I might just stick with the base watch on that too. I like that. That's cute. Okay. Y'all, let's finish the lights downstairs and then I think we're gonna be good. Boom, bam, bam. Honestly, I kind of... What if I brought those same chandeliers? Because it makes sense, it's the same building. So maybe there was some continuity with the chandeliers downstairs versus where they're at now. Also, what I just said didn't make sense. Y'all know what I mean. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, that's right. I had to, I took those and sized them down. I remember that. I remember it now. Snap Pea, oh my God, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you've had a good week. Okay, whatever. We'll have that there. Very good, very good. And then I'm just gonna carry this through on my little grid. My little gritty grid. Maybe like right there. Banana. Oh, it is one more over. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna be super symmetrical about it, which I have to. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. See where we're at. Do I have any other saucer lights in this room? I don't think so. I think I got them. Honestly, the lighting looks fine with just 2 of these. I'm kind of shocked by that. We have the lamps everywhere, which kind of helps, and like some candles as well. Also, I forgot to did I forget to change? No, I didn't. Okay. Why does green not look green tonight? I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, you're caffeinated, Doodle. That's awesome. I'm hanging in there. How is everyone doing? I'm hanging in there. I'm here. That pretty much sums it up. Oh, Snap Pea, you are a turbocharged legend. Look at you go. You came in here and you just got the highest tier right off the bat. But how have you been? Yeah, I think a lot of us, we're all in that stage of the year where it's just like, we're hanging in there. That's about it. That's all we can say. Okay, I'm really sorry. I promise we're going to get off of this. And then I'll be stressed out all over again, starting from scratch in a new shell. But how does that look to have that mirror there? I think that's kind of cute. I like that. Okay, okay. Look at this build, y'all. It's cute. We got it finished. We at least have something, you know. We at least have something. Love it. Complete. 4 down, 9 to go. 4 down and 9 to go. Oh my God. This is wild. Speaking of bananas, I'm posting a reference screenshot in the Discord. Wait, of your banana? I don't know if we can allow that. Of a banana? What type of banana? You can't just say you're gonna post a picture of a banana. Okay, so this shell here is going to be a bookstore on the bottom. And then we'll have a residence above it. And I kind of already did the floor plan, which is awesome. I'm proud of myself on that. We got that figured out in a previous stream. Posted in show and tell. Oh my God, what am I looking at? I gotta look on the Discord real quick. If you want to join the Discord, hold off on that for a second until I know what was just posted in it. Oh, bananas and pajamas. You were talking about that earlier. That's what you were talking about. I know what that is. I do know what that is. I recognize it. Thanks for unlocking that memory, actually. Thanks for sharing that. I really do mean that. Thank you for sharing that. I completely forgot about that. Oh my goodness, I'm old. That's kind of like the feeling I just had, but I wasn't gonna say it out loud. Oh Lord. Yeah, bananas and pajamas. What a vibe. Okay. I do want to figure out the exterior. So again, just keeping in mind, I'm not really going for dilapidated necessarily. That's like not what I want for the Christmas village. So I'm gonna like take some of this stuff off with the wall decals and everything. I don't mind this, like I like this stuff, but with the stains, maybe like just one occasional one here and there. Like I like the detail of it, but it's just not the full vibe that I'm wanting to have with the build. So like maybe we'll go with a cleaner look. I kind of like this yellow tone. Maybe we could do something with that because that still matches the stone. I like the stone being over here. I personally, what is this? It is a clock. Okay, I thought so. I like the idea of that, but I feel like there might be a better clock to use for that purpose. Like this looks more like a clock. Like it also sizes up a bit better than this one does. But that's a cute concept. I like the concept of having that. Also, why does that not center on that wall? Or that is centered. It didn't look centered. Oh, it's all around. Cute. That's a cute little detail. Oh, no, not the roof. What? Oh my gosh, this game. Why does it keep grabbing everything? Oh, but the clock. Oh my goodness. I know it's sized up, but good grief. Sims, you're getting on my bad side, which isn't a surprise. I mean, that happens almost on a streamly basis. Okay. Also, if I were to put this, like, I kind of, yeah, that looks weird there, but I'm going to do something with that because I don't like the way that just abruptly changes. And then I also like the idea of having a trim, maybe even just on this part of the tower section. This is tricky. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think it's because, yeah, it's the plant. We'll figure out the vibes. Okay, my game did not like that. I need to save. Oh, look at our debug baby in the tree. I forgot about that. This was from Ari's redemption for putting the debug baby in the lot, and we decided to put him up at the top. He's glowing. Ain't he cute? Would you just look at him? Absolutely love that. I almost want this on just the top part, maybe, or maybe both parts. I like the look of that. I think that's really cute. I actually think that's really cute. I don't know why I said it like that, but I was trying to be dramatic. Why does, okay, one of these, was it just the trim maybe? No, it was the freeze. The freeze has the things on it, but I think you can do that with the holiday box. I just gotta like tell it to with the trim. Do we not? Am I about to have to go into live mode just to see? I think I'm gonna have to. I can't remember if trim, if you can have a decoration or not on the trim. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. We'll go back and figure that out at some other point. Okay. Let's see, what vibes do we want? Also, I don't like that these are not lined up. Oh, that was weird. It's like ever so slightly off-centered. This wallpaper really annoys me with the corner things. I understand why it places the way it does. It's just kind of annoying that it works that way. Okay, I like the concept of, like, I want there to be some similarities between the buildings to tie it all in together. And I see that they did a Tudor style, like right here. And I had that, I added this over here. This is not what it was. I made this more of a Tudor style. I almost want just the bump out here to be a Tudor style as well. Like maybe the one with stone, but only on this bump out. Uh-oh, why did it go after Phoenix? Automod did something to Phoenix. That does not make me happy. Why did Automod attack Phoenix? I don't like the way that looks with those columns, though. Ooh, it works with this, though. Oh, wait a second. That's kind of cool looking. Oh, it said you posted a link? That's weird. Automod is like doing some weird stuff tonight, even more so than usual. Anytime anyone ever gets something from Automod, don't take it personally, because it's obviously not me doing it. It's just literally a bot thinking it's doing the right thing. Sometimes if you don't leave a space in between the period and start of his next sentence. Oh, okay. That's obnoxious. I'm sorry that I'm sorry you got timed out. I like the idea of this being here, but I don't know why I'm wanting to go with this lighter tone. Also, is this the same color or not? Like, that doesn't look the same. That is not the same color. It's this, but I put that and it looks so much darker than the columns, which agitates me to no end. So the swatch has a different shader on it, which is really stupid. There's no nice way to say that. This is really dumb that they have it set up like that. I just don't like the way that looks. This matches that better, so I'm gonna have two different swatches, but I think it looks better that way. Your first official timeout in anyone's stream? Wait, really? I'm kind of honored by that, but also it wasn't really me though. It was like the mod that did it, so I can't even take credit for it. Yeah, I think I want to stick with this like more yellow toned one. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. It is what it is. We're doing the best we can. And then we'll bring this. Can I size that down? How far out it's sticking is just kind of weird to me. I don't like that. I like the idea of having a light like this over the door, though. I think that's kind of a cute thing. And, oh, maybe they intended this to be a gem. That's funny. But I don't want it to be. So we're gonna, I like the idea of maybe having two of these. One on either side. It's a neat little decal to have there. Adorable. Adorable. What swatches do we get with the windows? Ooh, I know it's a little weird, but I like the contrast with this. You still get this like kind of cream color, but then it's like a brown that's more, I don't know, brown. That ties in the yellow tone a little bit better. It's a little weird, but I like it. I think we could work with that. What is this door from? Is this Life and Death? I don't think so. Yeah, My Wedding Stories. Okay. I don't know if I've ever even used that door, if I'm being honest. But Life and Death has these. What is this from? My Wedding Story. Okay. I just don't use My Wedding Stories enough. I remember these windows. I don't remember these, so that's kind of funny. I didn't realize we had these. Or I kind of forgot that they existed, rather. How's the gallery going to handle all the floors of this build? I wish it did each house individually. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You keep trying to tell people you're a good egg, nobody believes you. I wonder why. I don't think I want this door up here. I don't. That's the same as down there. Oh, wow. 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 Oh, wow. Let's see. What would be a cute little door? This is too big. It needs to be a single tile door. But it still needs to be a taller. I guess that's why they put that, because we don't really have a lot of options. Oh, this one, that matches the vibe though. I get it doesn't look like an exterior door, but neither does that. It doesn't have a window in it. Ooh, not quite the right color, but ooh. Ooh. Me just making random sounds. Y'all, there's this one house that I drive by pretty frequently lately because apparently people deliver from same areas, and it has these really blue, not this light color, it's a little bit darker, but it's like blue, like royal blue. Maybe a little lighter than royal blue, but it's blue, in your face blue shutters. And it's the whole front of the house that has these shutters. It might be on the side too, but I don't remember. And I'm just like, that was definitely a choice because it's like a yellowy beige color on the house. I'm like, I feel like a red or like a cherry red would look so much better than a very, very blue. But it's not my house. Maybe we do a different window here. I don't know if I like this. Ooh. I love the look of that door, like the style of it. That's a really pretty blue. Me just ranting about it and it's like, oh wait, I like that blue. Maybe that's what they were trying to do and it just didn't turn out that way. But this door is really cute with this build. It's just not the right color brown. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find a similar color brown though. Let's see. Let me just see what swatches. That's not quite. I just like the other one because it has the arch on it. I think I can live with the fact that it's not exactly the same color. Maybe I could get one of those weird stained glass windows from My Wedding Stories and put it right here. No, that's too out there. That's not gonna work. I don't even know the swatches, but oh, we do get some plain ones though. That's nice. Oh, that's a thing. Okay, interesting. I still don't think I like it. Oh, that's too big. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. So a Barney purple house with bright yellow front door and windows in a community near you. I'd love to look at it when I drive by. That's a choice. That's a choice. That's all I have to say about that. That's interesting. I swear, so some of these houses, I'm like, y'all are really like Y'all have to be really interesting people. I mean, it's their house. They do it, you know, do what you want with your own house. By all means, have fun with it. But it's definitely a choice, some of these things that I've seen. I mean, in this day and age, I mean, you're fortunate to have a house. With how crazy the market is right now. We have this little arched window, which is kind of cute to put next to it. Ooh, that actually matches pretty well with the door here. It doesn't match this, but that's fine. I think that's kind of cute. And then one thing that I think would make this look a little less awkward is actually putting a spandrel. Oh, we can't. I need to build a wall, but I like putting a spandrel right here on the front part. It just seems like something's missing right there. Let me see what it looks like. No, I don't want the castle-y one. I was like, it would match. That's the only reason why I was looking at that one. I'm not going to be able to see what it looks like. This is a pain. It's like, I can't get it where I want it because it's going to keep putting it on this exterior part, which honestly, I mean, I could add columns and build that out. Like, that's an idea in and of itself. The B&H one might work. Actually, you know what? I feel like that could work. Wait, what if I bring the columns all the way up? Oh, no, where did that column go? Whoops. I know I'm spending a lot of time on the exterior. I'll bring the roof out. I kind of like the look of that. Unfortunately, if you want to sell right now, there's been a downturn already since yesterday. I honestly don't keep up with any of that. Since I don't personally have a reason to, but I know it's like really difficult for people right now. If they're trying to sell, that is. I don't think I like that in the corner there. Okay, let me get rid of this wall now. So I don't want that there. I'm not gonna put a spandrel. Oh, no. I'm not gonna put a spandrel there anymore. This is where the game like kind of gets glitchy. It's doing like the building, actual building stuff, because there's just so much on this lot. That's when it starts acting up. I could just copy these and put them side by side so they're the same. I don't want to have to guess the pitch and everything, or like the height, and deal with that. But I could just put one on each side. I might need to extend it a little bit more. We'll see what this looks like. Okay, and then copy, flip it around, put that there. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to. We don't have enough clearance. We don't have the clearance. Let me see, pop that there. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do that the way I wanted to. Okay, I'll just get the one piece. It'll be fine. It's gonna be okay. Bum ba dum ba da da dum ba dum ba da da dum bum 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 ba dum bow 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 down bow 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 bow. Sorry, y'all. Oh Lord. Okay, I need help. Just building that out, and then I'll add the trim in a second. But I want to grab this because I can still put this out on that. It's not gonna go up to the height I want it to go though. Can I? Yeah, it's not gonna go in. So I was wanting to keep that and just like put it in. Let me raise this up a little bit more. Bow, 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 bow. No, I like it. Nope, 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 not that far down. Oh, I gotta stretch. Thank you, Ari. Gotta stretch. And we're in the home stretch of the stream. Let's stand up. Finn, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, this feels good. I'm pulling my shoulders back. Everyone pull your shoulders back if you're sitting down, gaming. Roll my shoulders back. Get some stretching in. I was planning on playing Fortnite tomorrow, Finn. If you're available and you would like to play. But I will be playing some Fortnite tomorrow. Matthew, I just did a pretty killer rendition of When Doves Cry to your singing. Oh, really? I would be curious to know how that how that happened. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. I mean, I'm hanging in there. It's not been easy. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm here. So we're getting through it. Just doing a little stretch break. I'm gonna stretch my legs too while I'm standing up. Meow, 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 meow. Oh. I want to think of some fun incentives for Fortnite tomorrow. I'd like to. I don't know if I'll have time to really think of some good ones. Unless I go late. Yeah, I'd have to go pretty late, wouldn't I? How late are we talking? But I figured you probably have work to do. The little part you were singing had the beat. It was like the best mashup ever. I'm gonna say it was the best mashup ever. If you're an elevated simmer. What if I make it tiny? Would that be weird? Yeah, that looks kind of weird to me. I don't know if I like that. I want something here. Ba-ba-ba-dow. I know this isn't meant to be placed like this. What if I Well, not that big. What if I make this sized up? Okay, give me 1 second. Bear with me while I'm doing this. I've done, what did I put here before? I've done something like this before, where you could see, was it this one? I think it might have been. Finish teaching at 8:15 your time. Yeah. I mean 10:15 my time. Yeah, it'd be that would be a bit late. I like that little pop of color there. If I do this, then I feel like this doesn't match the aesthetic though. Like this is very different, which is fine. Like I could change this altogether, but I like the look of that. The older look, this is a bit more, like a bit fancier looking. What if I kept the concept? Let me see really quickly. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Oh God. I want to scale it. What if I scaled it down just slightly? I just don't know. I don't really like that. I feel like it needs something different. How does this crop into here? If I size it down, can I get just the window part? No, not really. I could do something like that. I don't know if I like that or not. Yeah, I like the stone ones I had to. Oh, wait. I would change it to this swatch anyway if I use them. I really like these dormers, though. Leave it to me to spend this much time on stinking dormers. That looks weird. Dadgummit. I don't understand why once you place a roof decor item or roof piece of some sort, like you can't move it again. It breaks every time. I'm trying to think of maybe with a different roof piece entirely, it would look better. I just feel like that doesn't look very great. It doesn't sink in. I could, you know, use the tool mod since I have it to sink it in a little bit more. Like that looks 10 times better already, just doing that. Okay. It was just sticking out too far. I know it still looks kind of weird, but I kind of like the quirkiness of it. I think it's going to be fine. I think I'm wasting way too much time on this. I know I am. Just elevate it down a little bit. Okay. And then with this like wallpaper, this brick, we do get like the yellow toned version of it. 1,000 bits. What? Can of biscuits. This came out of my laundry. It's clean. Oh my God. Thank you so much for that. I'm like baffled. Oh my God. Thank you so much for that. That means so much to me. Thank you. Comma Club unlocked. You're an absolute legend. And we hit our goal, our biddies goal, which means we're going to do a Bean Boozled. And you just earned your 1,000 bits badge. You got your 1,000 bits tea bag. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to do Bean Boozled, y'all. Kind of a fun little break. Okay, I'm getting the bean. Let me shake them up. We do have ads starting in 3 minutes though, and I can't snooze them. I'm out of snoozes. So I'll pick the bean and then I'll try to yap for, I could go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run the ad. Let's see, I think I can go ahead and do that. And then we can get back into our regular programming. Yeah. So let's just wait. We're gonna wait. That way I'm not having to waste time for 3 minutes until it plays, and then we can just like get it going whenever everyone gets back. I'm gonna go ahead and see what the bean's gonna be. Y'all aren't gonna see it yet. Huh. Okay. Okay, I think it's this one. It's the same like as last time with, it's hard to tell because I don't have specs on it. Bean, 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 boozle, boozle, boozle. Say that 5 times fast. Bean, 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 boozle, boozle, boozle. I can't even get through it once because it just sounds ridiculous what I'm trying to say. Like, what am I saying right now? We have 30 more seconds, and then once our friends are back with us, we'll get into the Bean Boozle. Oh goodness. Y'all, I'm kind of like, I really hope it doesn't happen, but I'm kind of feeling a headache coming on. But I think it might actually be because I'm finally relaxed. You know, like one of those headaches where it's just a stressful day all day, and then it's just like, you're finally getting kind of tired and your body's like relaxing, and then it's just like it hits you. Okay, we are back from ads. We got our Bean Boozle happening. This is the bean. Again, I think this is barf or peach, but there aren't, like, the speckles are so faint on it. There are a few little specks, but it's not like yellow. Like wet dog, top banana, like that's yellow. And then dead fish and strawberry banana smoothie is kind of a similar color though. So again, I don't know because it's not very clear. It's like a solid color. So I don't know what it is with this batch, but it's confusing. So I'm going to say barf or peach, but it might be something completely different. So we're gonna have to just basically go on good or bad bean. Barf, peach. And y'all can start doing your predictions now. They are up. Yeah, they're cheaping out on the specs. I don't know what it is with that. You can see, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it close enough to where it's gonna focus. You can see very faint that there are a few little ones right here on this side. but like it's basically solid. So I don't know. I'm new to this enough still to where I can't really just look at it and know, because I don't have the comparison. I've never had I think last time we said it was wet dog, but I still don't know for sure if it was that or dead fish, honestly. They both kind of tasted, or like both of those could have fit the vibe. I feel like it's one of those things where did you ever do the experiment where you think it's something, so when you taste it blindfolded, it actually tastes like that? So it's like, I feel like because I don't know what it is, whenever I'm eating it, it's like I picture it as one, but then it's like I think of the other and I'm like, oh wait, I feel like it could taste like that too though. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. Wow. Peach is getting all of it. I think someone's trying to manifest for me. So if you're lurking, we do have a prediction up if you want to gamble your channel points on what bean this is going to be, if it's Bart or Peach. Make sure you get your points in. I know some people like to wait till the end, but it's gonna be interesting. Oh wow, all of a sudden we got 5,000 for barf. This is shaping up to be pretty interesting. Yeah, mind over matter. I love that emote, Jen. That is such a cute emote. It's a taking 23 bean emote. Okay. Let's see. What are our predictions? 69% peach, 31% barf. So we have 5 people for peach, 11.3K, and then 1 person. Jen, are you the 1 person? I feel like you are, right? Based on how you do it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's Jen. 1 person, 5K for barf. Not to call you out, but it's kind of funny. Okay, here we go. The vote says it all. We'll see. Here I go. Ugh. Okay. Bad bean. Not barf though, I don't think. I think this is the dead fish one. That was definitely dead fish, which is funny because it looks a little bit more yellow toned on the picture, but there you have it, folks. So I do think yesterday's or whatever was wet dog or barf. I don't know. It could have been either, but that was definitely dead fish. That had a fishy taste to it. 16,317 points go to Jennifer. Maybe Jennifer. That's funny. Wow, Jen, you really, you stocked up. You racked up on that one. Over 16,000 points to Jen. That is wild. You're surprised I don't spit them out? Yeah. I try to commit to the bit, you know? I try. If it is the old bandage one, that one I will not eat. I had a bad reaction to that one, a response to it whenever I ate it. I'm not eating that one ever again. I will spit that one out. I've already had to spit it out once. That one is my least favorite so far. Burnt rubber is a really close second, but I think I could still swallow that one. But old bandage, I will not eat that one. Ugh. Yeah, that one definitely was dead fish. That was gross. That was honestly pretty gross. Oh man, but thank you so much for the biddies. I really appreciate it. Honestly, I think this is a good way to end the stream too, because I don't want to like hop back in to get distracted because we've already pretty much been live for how long I usually stream. But we'll get into the bookstore, so it's kind of a fun way to pick up next time we play. Right now, I have Fortnite scheduled for tomorrow. I might make that tentative. We might do Sims again tomorrow. It just depends on what I'm feeling like. But I really am having a lot of fun with this shell. And I kind of wish I could stream and keep streaming, but I need to get to bed. But this will be our bookstore. We're gonna make this a bookstore downstairs, and then upstairs we'll have living space in here, a bedroom. I was thinking more like a nursery or toddler room, and then primary bedroom here, and then the bathroom. And then I wanted to try to put a staircase to make this upstairs space functional. So if we could put a staircase right here that leads us up to here, we could just make this like a fun area of some sort. I'm not sure what will go up here, but that's the idea with that. So thank y'all for hanging out and sticking with it while I work on this big project. It's been a lot of fun though. I think in the end, it'll definitely feel worth it. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited to do the tour video from our YouTube channel too. That's gonna be a long video. That's gonna be a really long video because I like to yap a lot. But thank you so much for being here. We're streaming tomorrow. I have it for, I think it's at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So just keep that in mind, starting a little bit earlier. Whatever we stream, I might change my mind. Right now it's Fortnite though. We'll see what happens. But I hope y'all get some sleep. Take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Okay, I'll keep it short and sweet tonight. Love y'all. Thanks. Bye. See y'all later.